the solution for the next Duke game isn't just about story. There's a million, like we can all dream up a story, and I think that's clever, and it's kind of, you know, playing with that is going to be necessity, I think, and it's in any Duke game that has story be a part of it. But here's the true answer: there has to be something from a design point of view first, and Duke 3D worked not only because of the character. The reason why we all loved the game was because of the gameplay and some of the innovations that were in the gameplay.
Unprecedented interactivity with the world.
That's part of it. That's part of it. Now, those innovations no longer are innovations. So you cannot trade on that today. Duke forever tried, and it demonstrated what the result is. It was fun, but it won't move the world. So we're going to need a new design paradigm, something that we haven't seen before, but something that when you imagine it fully realized as a design premise, and you think, okay, what's the context that should be applied to this? Because let me back up. A video game is either story, it's not either. It's all of story, style, and design. Where story is the premise, it's the characters, who, what, why, where, and when. Style is the look and the feel. It's the art direction. It's the audio direction. It's how it, you know, reads basically is it's style. And then design is the gameplay. That's the camera. That's the control. That's the input. That's the feedback. And it's the genre. It's all of that. And you start with one point. Now, most people, I've heard pitches from, like, I can't even count the number of developers I've heard pitches from for Duke, and we've gone through it a million times inside of Gearbox. They always tend to start on story, but I think that's not the place to start. You need to start with design, because the correct Duke Nukem game that's going to succeed in the marketplace is actually bringing something new there. That's what made Duke 3D a success. That's what helped Duke 3D become on the map. The story, the character, the story, and the style followed the design. So imagine now a game design that's bringing something new to the table, that when you think about the context now that you want to add to this design, you think, oh, you know, it would be perfect if only we could have Duke Nukem. That would be like, whatever that design is, where that's the thing that comes next, then it's going to work. And that's what we're hunting for.